Critical and detailed review of the book titled Electroplating Vaazhvin Aadhaaram, in English, Electroplating Source of Life, by Dr.G.Subramanian, Chief Scientist Retired, CSIR Sikri, Central Electrochemical Research Institute. The book was released by Professor K. Vasu, former Director, CSIR Sikri, at the CSIR Sikri's 75th Foundation Day celebrations on 25th July 2022. On the right side you can see author of the book Dr. P. Veeramani, Chief Scientist Retired, CSIR Sikri Koraikudi, holding the book. He is having nearly 42 years of experience in the field of industrial metal finishing, electroforming, electroplating, corrosion science and engineering. The book was released, published, printed and published by Sandlax Publications, Madurai. And the first copy of the book was received by Dr. N. Kalai, Director, CSIR, Central Electrochemical Research Institute, Koraikudi. And currently she is Director General of CSIR, New Delhi, on 25th July 2022. Index to the contents of the book is detailed in the table, having 30 chapters. Under the title Preview, Dr. P. Veeramani, the author of the book, has briefed about the importance of electrochemistry, about his educational career and professional career growth at CSIR Central Electrochemical Research Institute, and his contribution to the fields of electroplating and metal finishing, including electroforming and corrosion science and engineering. He elaborated his association with many scientists of CSIR Sikri in the above two divisions, whom he come across during his 37 years of coveted service in CSIR Sikri. Further, he elaborates about his association with former directors of CSIR Sikri, who nurtured and shaped his professional career in CSIR Sikri. In addition, he narrates his association with ISRO scientists about the successful execution of strategically important project Cryogenic Engine Thrust Chamber, his association with distinguished scientists of CSIR National Aerospace Laboratory, and further his successful scientific collaboration with stalwarts and scientists of IGCOR Kalpakam. He places on the record his profound thanks to his schoolmates for emphasizing him to write this book in Tamil. He also expressed his sincere and profound thanks to Dr. N. Kalai, Director CSIR Sikri and currently Director General of CSIR New Delhi. He places on record his sincere thanks to the Sandlax Publications, Madurai, for the efforts in printing and publishing the book. Finally, he expressed his sincere thanks to his lovable family members. The scientific jargons used in electrochemistry are given in Tamil in 2 pages, which are predominantly used in this book. Chapter 1, Electrochemistry, pages 1 to 6. In this, the following informations are highlighted. The origin of electrochemistry with its world history is highlighted. Emphasis has been made about the Indian history of electrochemistry, ranging from Sri Agastya Maharishi to some of the scientists who devoted their entire life for the development of electroplating research, and through their hard work paved the way for development of infrastructure and subsequent upliftment of electroplating industries in India. The cash flow, that is money involved in the electroplating industry in India as of 2019, are highlighted. In 1973 at Mumbai, Metal Finishers Association of India had been formed for the welfare of Electroplaters Council. Since 1992, this association has published a number of transactions of electroplating, including research papers. Developments in this field has enabled for metal plating as well as alloy plating on a metal surface for various engineering applications. Further advancement of research has enabled to go for rare and hard metal plating such as zirconium, tungsten and molybdenum, which has innumerable advantages for the end users. Even a thin film of electroplating on stainless steel surface would throw more light on future research in the field of surface finishing. Chapter 2, Corrosion and Mitigation, pages between 7 and 13. The following information are highlighted. Definition of corrosion with oxidation and reduction reactions. Mentioned about important forms of corrosion. Natural seawater and its composition. Salinity expressed in terms of parts per thousand ppt, and importance of galvanic series. Chapter 3, Surface Modification Techniques, pages 14 to 22. In this chapter, the following information are highlighted. Surface engineering plays a pivotal role towards importing enhanced technological properties of a metal for a broader engineering application. The importance of various surface engineering techniques such as conversion coatings, hot dipping, physical vapor deposition (PVD), sputtering deposition, ion beam deposition, chemical vapor deposition (CVD), thermal spraying, powder metallurgy, laser deposition, ion implantation, electroplating, solar thermal energy conversion black coatings, electroless plating and alloy plating have been highlighted. Chapter 4, Electroplating, pages 23 to 32. The following information are highlighted. Basics of electroplating, electrodeposition's intermediate nature, Michael Faraday's laws, electroplating technology, that is basic requirements to establish a electroplating lab, anode, cathode, plating bath, salient features of plating bath, rectifiers, wiring in plating facility, tanks for plating bath, functions of electrodes, end uses of electroplating and its importance, alloy plating. Chapter 5, Evaluation of electroplating baths, pages 33 to 40. The following information are highlighted. Preamble, hull cell, current efficiency, throwing power, Haring Blum cell, internal stress, leveling. Chapter 6, Pretreatment process in electroplating, pages between 41 and 48. The following information are highlighted. Preamble, nature of raw materials, pre-cleaning, alkaline cleaning and acid dipping, pretreatment processes for copper and copper alloys, low carbon steel, stainless steel and high alloy steels, nickel and its alloys, beryllium, copper and phosphor bronze, aluminum and its alloys, plastic and non-metal materials, masking while electroplating. Chapter 7, Copper electroplating, pages between 49 and 56. The following information are highlighted. Preamble, physical properties of copper, uses and applications of copper electroplating, electroplating baths of copper, alkaline, sodium or potassium cyanide bath, acid-base fluoroborate or sulphate bath, non-alkaline cyanide pyrophosphate bath, anodes and additives, restrictions in the utility of anodes, copper electroplating processing steps. Chapter 8, Nickel electroplating, pages between 57 and 68. The following information are highlighted. Preamble, anodes, nickel electroplating facility, restrictions for nickel bath and cleaning of nickel bath, restrictions of organic moiety, impurities in nickel bath, analysis of impurities in the bath due to minerals, types of organic impurities in nickel bath, removal of organic impurities in nickel bath, nickel plating baths, processing steps types. 1. Nickel plating on low carbon steel. 2. Nickel plating on copper and brass. Chapter 9, Nickel electroplating baths, pages between 69 and 74. The following information are highlighted. Preamble, types of nickel electroplating baths, that is Watt's bath, semi-bright and bright, and all chloride bath, and hot nickel bath, then all sulphate bath, then black nickel bath, and nickel sulfamate bath, and high speed nickel bath, Then uses of nickel baths. Chapter 10 Chromium Electroplating, pages between 75 and 80. The following information are highlighted in this chapter. Preamble. Chromium electroplating baths in practice, that is 1. Hot chromium bath, 2. Decorative chromium bath, S or HS solution, pretreatment, surface nature, surface softening, pre-cleaning, then anodic etching, decorative chromium coating, plating, processing methods, steps for chromium plating on steel, and processing methods, otherwise steps for hot chromium plating on steel. Chapter 11 Zinc Electroplating, pages between 81 and 93. The following information are highlighted in this chapter. Preamble. Types of zinc plating baths, acid and base baths, acid zinc bath, semi-bright acid bath, that is bath 1, bath 2, bath 3 and bath 4. Stabilized acid zinc bath by Sayasayar Sikri. 5 types of bright acid chloride zinc baths available. One is ammonium chloride bath. The second one is potassium chloride bath. Third one is sodium chloride bath. Fourth one is ammonium potassium chloride mixture bath. And fifth one is ammonium sodium chloride mixture bath. Uses of 5 types of bright acid chloride zinc baths. Bright potassium chloride bath, chloride bath and high speed chloride bath, alkaline non-cyanide baths, high speed cyanide bath, Rochelle cyanide bath, barrel plating using cyanide bath, uses of zinc plating baths, fluoroborate zinc bath, post plating on zinc, that is nitric acid, conversion coating, chromate conversion coating and its uses, zinc alloy plating, that is zinc nickel, zinc gopal, zinc iron and zinc tin, zinc estimation analysis in baths, electroplating baths, alkaline cyanide and non-cyanide bath, acid bath, processing methods, steps for zinc plating on steel, that is non-cyanide bath. Chapter 12 Manganese Electroplating, a substitute for zinc electroplating, pages between 94 and 97. The following information are highlighted in this chapter. Preamble. Eco-friendly nature of manganese electroplating, electrical conductivity of manganese, manganese and copper alloy plating, scanning electron micrograph pictures of manganese and copper nano electrode deposits, impact of copper on the corrosion resistant property of manganese and copper alloy electrode deposits. Chapter 13 Barrel Plating Techniques, pages between 98 and 104. The following information are highlighted in this chapter. Preamble. Types of barrels, barrel plating system, barrel plating baths such as zinc barrel plating bath using zinc sulfate, 2. Zinc barrel plating bath using zinc chloride, 3. Silver barrel plating bath, 4. Gold barrel plating bath, 5. Palladium barrel plating bath and 6. Tin barrel plating bath. Processing methods, otherwise steps for barrel plating. Chapter 14 Gold Electroplating, pages between 105 and 110. The following information are highlighted in this chapter. Preamble. Gold plating, different types of gold plating baths, alkaline bath using potassium aurum cyanide, neutral bath using potassium aurum cyanide, acid bath using potassium aurum cyanide, non-cyanide bath using gold sulphate, sodium EDTA and copper EDTA and sodium sulphite, anodes for gold plating, processing methods, otherwise steps for gold plating on copper, brass alloys. Chapter 15 Silver Electroplating, pages between 111 and 116. The following information are highlighted in this chapter. Preamble. Silver plating bath in general, high speed hot silver bath, barrel plating bath, anodes for silver plating, Surface preparation for base metal prior to silver plating. 1. First strike bath. 2. Strike bath for copper and second strike bath for nickel and steel. Processing methods, otherwise steps for silver plating on steel and zinc die casting. Processing methods, otherwise steps for silver plating on copper. Processing methods, otherwise steps for silver plating on stainless steel. Chapter 16, Alloy Electroplating. Pages between 117 and 128. The following information are highlighted in this chapter. Preamble. Properties of alloy deposits. 1. Appearance and safety. 2. Control thickness. 3. Hardness. 4. Grid system. And 5. Formless compounds. Advancements of alloy deposits. Types of alloy plating. Factors promoting alloy deposition. Functional applications of some of the alloy electrolytes. Some of the commercial alloy plating baths. 1. Brass plating. 2. Bronze plating. 3. Nickel iron plating. 4. Nickel tungsten plating. 5. Nickel zinc plating. And 6. Nickel phosphorus plating. Photographs of some of the alloy plating deposits. Chapter 17, Electroless plating. Pages between 129 and 136. The following information are highlighted in this chapter. Preamble. Advantages and disadvantages. Challenges in electroless plating baths. 1. Metal ion solution. 2. Complexants. 3. Stabilizers. 4. Reducing agents. 5. Buffers. 6. Accelerators. 7. Wetting agents. And 8. pH regulators. Basics of processing methods. Reducing agents. 1. Hypophosphite. 2. Borohydride. 3. Hydrazine. And amine boron electroless composite coatings. Engineering applications. Nickel phosphorus bath. Copper electroless bath. Nickel boron bath. Processing methods, otherwise steps for electroless nickel plating on steel and electroless plating on aluminum die casting. Chapter 18, Anodizing. Pages between 137 and 143. The following information are highlighted in this chapter. Preamble. Effects of alloys. Processes used in anodizing, that is sulfuric acid anodizing and chromic acid anodizing, coloring and sealing. Applications. Size of pores and thickness of the oxide coatings. Processing methods, otherwise steps. 1. Bright anodizing and 2. Semi-bright anodizing. Chapter 19, Electroforming. Pages between 144 and 156. The following information are highlighted in this chapter. Preamble. Mandrels for electroforming. Selection of mandrels. Types of mandrels: permanent, expendable and combination. Production of mandrels. Separation of deposits from mandrel. Electroforming methods such as copper electroforming, acid copper bath and nickel electroforming through nickel sulfamate bath, ordinary sulfamate bath and high-speed nickel bath. Utility of nickel electroforming. Electroforming process details. A. Nickel electroforming through expendable process on aluminum mandrel. And B. Nickel electroforming through permanent method on stainless steel mandrel. Chapter 20, High-speed deposition. Pages between 157 and 162. The following information are highlighted in this chapter. Preamble. Jet deposition, high-speed plating system, ultrasonic technique, selective high-speed deposition, properties of high-speed deposition and its uses. Chapter 21, Electroplating baths and machineries. Pages between 163 and 173. The following information are highlighted in this chapter. Preamble. Basic requirements for electrodeposits. 1. Floor. 2. Plating tanks made of steel, plastic and FRP. Plating tank pretreatment. Tank linings. 3. Electricity current sources. 4. Heating and cooling. Total heat energy required. 5. Filtration. 6. Exhaust, otherwise ventilation. 7. Rinsing. 8. Agitation, that is stirring of the bath by pumping or by rotary movement. Chapter 22. Anodes for electroplating. Pages between 174 and 186. The following information are highlighted in this chapter. Preamble. Anodes for copper electroplating. Phosphorus copper anodes and oval shaped copper anodes. Factors affecting the efficiency of copper anodes. 1. Shape and size. 2. Area of the anode. 3. Slag formation. 4. Organization of grains. And 5. Alloy composition. Uses of ball, otherwise spherical anodes. Anodes for nickel electroplating. Flat anodes and S-nickel rounds, otherwise balls. Advantages of S-nickel anodes. 1. Large area and immutable anodes. 2. Simplified anode maintenance. 3. Possible sturdy baskets. 4. Packing of anode baskets. Anodes for chromium electroplating. Anodes for zinc electroplating. Anodes for gold electroplating. Anodes for silver electroplating. And finally, auxiliary anodes. Chapter 23. Testing of electrodeposits. Pages between 186 and 198. The following information are highlighted in this chapter. Preamble. Test for quality control. 1. Laser, otherwise brightness. 2. Thickness measurement by means of destructive testing. B. Microscopic examination and fatigue test. Chemical stripping method. BNF jet test and colorimetric test method. Thickness measurement through non-destructive testing. A. Magnetic induction test. B. Eddy current test. C. Beta ray backscattering test. And D. X-ray fluorescent test. Porosity of electrodeposits as per ASTM B76518. A. Through pores, otherwise, and B. masking pores. Porosity test. 1. Hot water test. 2. Ferroxyl test. And 3. Electrography test. Corrosion test. 1. Salt spray test ASTM B117. 2. Copper accelerated salt spray test ASTM B36809. 3. Corrode code test ASTM B38097. 4. SO2 sulfur dioxide test ASTM B605. 5. Adhesion test ASTM B57197, otherwise B63319. And bend test, ball-out adhesion test, micro hardness test ASTM E38417. And 7. Abrasion resistant and wear resistant test ASTM D406019. Chapter 24. Testing of plating solutions. Pages between 199 and 211. The following information are highlighted in this chapter. Preamble. Quantitative analysis, gravimetric analysis, physicochemical methods by means of A. Colorimetry, B. Spectroscopy, C. Polarization technique, D. Amperometric titrations, E. Electro separations, F. Potentiometric titrations, and G. Specific gravity. Then test cells. 1. Jig cell, 2. Slot cell, 3. Curved cathode cell, and 2. Hull cell and covering power and leveling power. Chapter 25. Pollution control measures. Pages between 212 and 220. The following information are highlighted in this chapter. Preamble. Impact of effluents, treatment methods such as batch treatment, continuous treatment, and automatic treatment. Treatment of acids, heavy metals and chromates, sludge reduction methods, products integration, regeneration and recovery requirements. 1. Ion exchange. 2. Electrolytic process. 3. Electrodialysis. 4. Evaporative recovery. 5. Reverse osmosis. Table highlights the requirement of alkali for neutralizing 1000 kg of acid, and another table highlights the requirement of alkali for precipitating 100 kg of heavy metals, and another table highlights the requirement of bleaching powder and hypochlorite for equalizing 1000 kg of cyanide. And the figure on the left side shows you the treatment of wastewater from electroplating industry. You can see the plant here, effluent treatment plant used in electroplating industry to treat the effluents. Chapter 26, Zero Discharge from Plating Industries using Solar Stills. Pages 221 and between 221 and 225. The following information are highlighted in this chapter. Preamble, bath preparation, balancing, equalizing chemicals in bath, washing after pretreatment, washing after electroplating, effluent treatment. 1. Chemical treatment method. 2. Ion exchange method. 3. Reverse osmosis method. 4. Evaporation method using solar stills. Figure on the left side shows you the SDS with electroplating industry wastewater. Chapter 27, Water for Electroplating. Pages between 226 and 231. The following information are highlighted in this chapter. Preamble, water is the elixir of life, desirable properties of electrodeposits, how to modify the electrodeposits in electroplating. In electroplating process, in 3 different stages water is being used. 1. Pretreatment. 2. Plating. And 3. Post-treatment. Blocks in ordinary and plain water. Anions and quality of water. Chapter 28, Nanotechnology in Electroplating. Pages 232 and between 232 and 238. The following information are highlighted in this chapter. Preamble, production and materials, space transportation, space exploration, military and defense, environment and energy, agriculture and biotechnology, nuclear fusion technology. Recent developments, one is sputter deposition and other is ion plating, third is cathodic arc evaporation, and the fourth one is chemical vapor deposition. Chapter 29, Safety Aspects in Electroplating. Pages between 239 and 246. The following information are highlighted in this chapter. Preamble, labeling of container, controlling the risk in electroplating industries, general principles adopted to save, otherwise store chemicals, controlling electrical hazards, table highlighting common health risk, controlling risk in the field of electroplating, and table highlighting reading and references. Chapter 30, Electroplating Data, Standard Tables, pages between 247 and 256. The following information are highlighted in this chapter. Table highlighting concentration of acids and a table highlighting metal content, some common plating baths, and another table highlighting electrochemical equivalents of metals, and another table highlighting physical properties of electrodeposits, and another table highlighting pH values of common acids and alkalis, and a table highlighting coating weights for metals of 1 mil, that is 25 micron thick deposits. Further, another table highlighting theoretical weights and thicknesses of metals plated by 1 ampere hour current pass. Finally, the table highlighting standard electrode potential. The figure on the left side shows you the warehouse of electroplating plant for metal which are stored here. Annexure, pages between 257 and 262. In this annexure, the following informations are highlighted. Supplier, manufacturer of electroplating equipment in Tamil Nadu with 34 color photographs of the equipment. Highlights of Dr.G.Subramanian's comments on this book after thorough critical and detailed review of the book from cover page to end page. My wholehearted compliments to the author, Dr. P. Veeramani, Chief Scientist Retired, CSIR Secretary, Kodikudi, for bringing out the book titled Electroplating Vaazhvin Aadhaaram. In English, it is called Electroplating Source of Life. So, for bringing up this book in Tamil, in all the 30 chapters and annexure, the author has covered a wide range of topics, that is A to Z, in the field of electroplating. In total, the book has 282 pages. This book will be very much useful to electrochemistry activists, enthusiasts, researchers, students, industries and entrepreneurs of MSME. No doubt that this book would be handy and a guiding reference tool in the hands of persons related to electroplating field. The book would be referred for framing the syllabus in the Indian universities for the courses such as Chemical and Electrochemical Engineering and 2. Electrochemical Science and Technology. Considering the essentiality of the book as it provides all the vital information in the field of electroplating, the book should be acquired by School of Education for Higher Secondary, Junior Colleges, Industrial Training Institutes, ITIs, of all the states and union territories of our country and make available for students. Considering the importance and relevance to the industrial application and usage, this book should be translated in all Indian and state languages, and its utility would be made available to every young entrepreneurs of our country through National Skill Development Corporation, NSDC, India, under the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, and all the State Skill Development Council, otherwise corporation in our country. This would definitely pave the way for development of electroplating industries in every nook and corner of our country. As a result, our country's resources such as water, energy, metals and alloys, chemicals, equipment and machinery related to this industry and other materials used in this field would be saved. Environment, that is air, soil and water bodies, would also be saved. Besides exchequer owing to proper awareness imparted to the contents of the book. Awareness imparted by the contents of the book. This book has been extensively reviewed by Dr. G.Subramanian, Chief Scientist Retired, CSIR Secretary, Central Electrochemical Research Institute. Finally, the reviewer of the book expresses his thanks for watching this video patiently. So the website of Dr. G.Subramanian, to have a glance to the accomplishment of Dr. G.Subramanian, is www.researchgate.net/publication/373-33-79-46. Once again, thank you very much for your patience in watching this video.